Hi, my name's Claire. This is Peachy Keen Pans. Welcome back. I just filmed it to my pan this peach palettes update, and I thought, okay, I'll just jump straight in and do my pan those eyeshadows update as well. I was a little nervous to film this one because, if I'm honest, I've like completely lost track of this project. I wasn't even sure which shadows were in the project, so I've gone back to my diary, checked what's in there, and which shades are my current focus shades. And yeah, I think in terms of like eyeshadow use in general, I haven't been using that much. I've been using more so like my focus face palette at the moment as a wash of color on the lid, but I haven't been using eyeshadow as much or as creatively as I was earlier this year. Having said that, I've still had like a few, fun looks here and there recently. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that many looks to show you using these shades because some of them really have been untouched. So this will probably be quite a quick video just to kind of remind myself as well as you which shades I'm focusing on, kind of try and G myself up a bit to, renew the enthusiasm or my confidence, kind of just get myself back on track with that. So I'll start with the one that's been in the longest, which is Subterranean, which part of me is just like, do I just roll it out? I just don't think I like this shade very much. Subterranean is this blue. And I think with this sort of ethos of panning, the idea is, among many ideas, but one of them is kind of getting use out of what you already have, finding enjoyment, finding creativity, using something a bit differently from how you might naturally be drawn to using it, and reminding yourself of why you like what you already have. And I think with this blue, the answer is I don't really like it. I don't feel so bad towards it that I need to like declutter it immediately or scrape it out or anything like that, but I don't think I like it very much. I've used it a total of 4 times, which I believe is the same total that I had last time I updated. I haven't used it at all in 2 months. And I think maybe I'll just keep it around, because it is in this palette, or as long as I keep this palette, I'm not going to declutter this shade, I think. And I'll use it here and there as I need a mid to deep blue, but I'm not really a fan, and I think I will roll it out because 4 uses, although that's not that much, I think I've definitely like taken the lessons I can from this. I did use it all over the lid once, which looked, in my opinion, kind of terrible. I've used it also as an eyeliner, which was a bit more effective, but yeah, I think this one can roll out, and I am going to mark that in my diary now. Okay, now the next shade that I have in this project, I've used a total of 26 times, and honestly, you wouldn't know it looking at it. So this is how the shadow is looking. Hopefully that'll focus for you, but 26 uses. 26. So my thought is, if this is 26 uses, it will definitely take, like, my guess would be 60 total to hit pan, because this is not halfway to pan. Like, I'll show you up close as well. Hopefully that will give you an idea of what this looks like, but that's not halfway to pan, and that's 26 uses. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna keep it in the project because it's an easy shade for me to use. Like, I do like a pink. It actually reads a little bit, somehow a bit darker than I expect it to on me every time I use it. Like, it is something about it. Like, I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, pale pink, and then I'm like, no, it's more of a mid-tone. It is more of a mid-tone pink. So chuck it in the outer corner, in the crease. I can definitely continue to make progress on this. And I think it will be really satisfying to hit pan on this one. So she's staying in. This is, I think I said already, it's Woke. It's from the Colourpop Strawberry Shake palette that I depotted and just keep as singles now. Now the next shade that I have is Peach Passion. So it's technically Prowlin from Colourpop, which I have in the place of Peach Passion in a Too Faced palette. So this was my pan that palette for what was it, for 2021, I believe. And it's this shadow, which I didn't end up hitting pan on. Funnily enough, like as a single, I had already hit pan on it, but then scraped it all into here, pressed it, and obviously then didn't retain pan. So in a way, I'd sort of be panning this for a second time. I've used this a total of 14 times, which I'm not sure how many of those were in the last couple months. I imagine only like 2 uses probably. And you can kind of see a bit of a dip, so I don't know how clear it is, but there definitely is a little bit of a dip in there. And yeah, I like this shade. It's fine. Like I actually think maybe as a highlighter I'd be able to make a bit more progress. But I used this shadow, this one, also as a highlighter during the time that I was panning this palette, and it was beautiful. It was really nice, and I kind of think this in a way is even paler, probably even easier to use as a highlighter. Maybe I'll do that because it is just a soft sheen, a little bit of light reflection. It's nothing super dramatic, which is why I don't really reach for it as an eyeshadow. Like the inner corner that I have today, the inner corner highlight I have today is a Glaminatrix shadow. They're just like, the indie shadows are so much more impactful even than Colourpop, right? So yeah, what I'm saying is I might try and use it as a highlighter, hopefully get some more use that way. Now, what I did last time, I think I talked through this last time. So this is my mini Claro Psyche's Box palette. And what I decided was that I want to finish all 3 of these shadows, which is ambitious. I think this one's obviously pretty close. You can probably see that. This one I think will be achievable because it's not very impactful on me. It does require a lot of building up, and it weirdly, like, although I don't look at myself in the mirror and see pale purple, it sort of doesn't show up on my eyelids very much. It's almost as though that's my natural eyelid color, or like close to my natural eyelid color. Which I don't know how to explain that, but it takes a lot of building up, so I think I can finish that. The mint might be more of a challenge. Now, in terms of tracking these, since I added them into the project, I've only used Sprite, this mint shade, once. And Baby Jane and Fantasia, haven't used them at all. So I've definitely neglected them. I do want to refocus. So yeah, I think I'll include these 3 shades still. I'm not going to include that blue anymore. I'll have this pink, which is like not that different from Baby Jane. I think Baby Jane is a bit warmer. And I will also have that pale purple highlight in the White Peach palette. And actually that's 5 shades, so that's a good number to be focusing on. I don't think I'll roll in anything new at this point. But yeah, oh yeah, I'll give you, I think I already gave a close-up of this one, but that's kind of how they're looking. Let me know what you think of these shadows, and also, you know, whether you think I'll be able to finish them, because I'm still yet to ever finish an entire eyeshadow. Aside from, I mean, obviously here I have, but those I both ended up using like half of the product to create a Franken product. So I've never used something exclusively as an eyeshadow to the point of finishing it. So yeah, that'll be a good challenge. And I think I'm keen to continue on with this project. Maybe I can finish 1 or 2 of those in the coming month and then roll in something new next month. That would be nice. So I'm going to swatch all of those and then show you how they look together. And I imagine they probably look really good together. These are quite nice shades, so I'll do that. Okay, so these are the shades in my project now. So this is Baby Jane, Fantasia, Sprite, Woke, and Prowlin. And yeah, super cohesive. I'm pretty happy with that. I think pairing these 2 together will be really easy, and then Baby Jane, maybe even deepened up with Woke, should be pretty easy as well. Sprite as an inner corner is always really pretty. I'll see if I can use it for anything else as well. But yeah, I think all in all, like, nice mix of colours, I would say. I'm quite happy with that, this sort of pastel selection. I think they should be pretty easy to use for work. I mean, easy enough, and, you know, out and about as well. And hopefully I'll have spectacular progress for next month, and I'm keen to roll some new things in as well. I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.